hypnotized. What's up is down, what's left is right. Chasing stars and holding you. I can't see the end, but we'll see it through.
Good evening, good afternoon, good morning. Welcome to the Armoury. Welcome to Arsenal versus PSV Watchalong. Oh, bye, darling. Love you. Sorry, my partner was trying to distract me whilst I was doing stream. Let's move on. Right, so these are the teams for tonight's game. We'll start with PSV. So they've got Benitez in goal, Teze, Belakotchap, Cagley, Dest, Schutten, Veerman, Zabari, Bakayoko, De Jong, and Lang is their lineup. For Arsenal, you got Raya in goal, Ben White, Saliba, Gabriel, Sinchenko, Rice, Havertz, Odegaard, Saka, Trossard, and Jesus. For anyone that wants to know teams again, I can quite easily show this again, so it's not a problem because obviously I've gone for a different type of studio today. So we've got the video printer that will come up with any goals that are happening. Obviously, championship games, other Champions League games are happening tonight. Arsenal's live score will be there, but also because there's an interest, especially for the Arsenal fans, to banter United fans, the Munich score is down there as well against Man United. So yeah, could be an interesting game. Big up to Tony. Evening, let's get it on. Let's get it on. Exactly. Let's get it on. Who sings that? Who sings let's get it on? Let's get it on. But anyway, don't know why I burst into song. I just realized I need to get my drink. So give me 2 seconds and I'll be back. Okay, that's it. I just need a drink. I just realized I left it the other side of the desk. So, the exciting part, Champions League's back. The not exciting part is how do we deal with European football? Look, we all have to be honest. Europa League last season didn't go according to plan, let's be honest. The performances weren't there. And what we need to do is we just need to perform well. That's what I need. I need us to at least look like we can cope with European football. So we'll get into that. Bobby, am I wrong in thinking Arteta acting as if he's Pep with the Raya situation? You're not wrong. You're not wrong at all. I'll be honest. I like the idea of getting Raya in. Sorry, I realise you can't see my face as I talk. There I am. Hi. But yeah, I'm not liking the way he's dealing with it. I think that there is no truth about Chelsea and other clubs being interested in Aaron. But if we continue to play it like this, Aaron is going to look elsewhere, and I'll explain why. And it's a very big situation. Aaron will not be picked by England if he's not playing. It's as simple as that. Because there's quite a lot of goalkeepers that are English that are good. And I'll be honest, Ramsdale could be picked apart by James Trafford, who is now at Burnley. Obviously, Nick Pope there, Pickford. There are enough English goalkeepers out there. Henderson's another one, where Ramsdale will look at himself and go, "Okay, if I'm not going to be picked, I need to move," because he needs to look out for himself as well, and rightly so. Rightly so, he should be looking out for himself. So yeah. I'm not liking it. I don't like the way Arteta is sometimes. So far, he's done brilliantly with the squad, building it, and the belief in themselves, which is obviously all from the coaching team. But he's still got things to learn, and he needs to be less Pep sometimes. I'm not a great fan of Pep. I'll be honest. I'm not a great fan of him, and I know that's shocking to a lot of people because everyone thinks Pep, the sun shines out his butt. For me, it doesn't. He's not perfect, in my opinion. So yeah, I'm not the greatest fan of the idea. I was at the time having two great goalkeepers, but I would have done it differently. I would have had Ramsdale as Premier League. I would have had Raya as Champions League Cups. And then, like, obviously be strong enough to go through to these further in the competition. So let's wait and see. If Ray is starting to play every single game, like Champions League, Carabao, League, then I fear for Aaron. I really do. I fear for him because he needs to look out for himself. And that won't be the case if we're not playing him, because he will want to move, and there will be clubs that want him because he's a very good goalkeeper. Don't get me wrong, he is a very good goalkeeper. And Chelsea would be one of the teams that would be after him because Chelsea have got Sanchez. So you know, it is what it is, isn't it? Let's be honest. It's good to hear the Champions League music back in my ear, I have to be honest. It's good to hear. But yeah, it's a situation that I feel that we need to deal with way better than we are right now, I have to be honest. I don't feel we're doing it very well at all. But yeah, let's wait and see. So they're just running through the teams again. So it is Raya in goal, Saliba, White, Gabriel. So it's numbered, isn't it? So it's White, Saliba, Gabriel, Zinchenko, Rice, Odegaard, Havertz, Saka, Jesus, and Trossard. Got a full strength bench as well. Cole Hein is on there. Ramsdale, you have to have two goalkeepers. It's ridiculous, but you have to. I don't think I'd be able to cope with watching a game where you need both goalkeepers from the suspense, I'll be honest. You can't keep switching keepers for different matches. I can understand through injury. Yeah. I'm with on the camp that you can do it. So you could have your goalkeeper. We've done it before. I think we've done it for quite a few seasons, to be honest, where we have a goalkeeper for the Premier League, and Matt Turner was becoming our Europa League goalkeeper until all of a sudden Arteta changed it to Ramsdale, which in actual fact backfired on us. But yeah, it's a situation that I think we're going to have to reassess in January, if I'm honest. Yeah. Sorry, I don't think Trossard is a starter. nothing to be sorry for a start. He hasn't done enough for me to. Yes, he scored the goal against Everton, but when he started, he hasn't done amazingly, has he? That's the thing. When he started, he hasn't done incredible stuff for us. So yeah, it's a weird one, isn't it? There's having a minute's silence for Morocco and Libya. Well respected by the whole fan base, including the PSV ones. So well done, everybody. So the game is about to kick off. The Munich game will be up there as well, so you'll know what's happening in that one. I'm not sure if you had the time in that one. Maybe a bit too low. I haven't perfectly designed this, have I? Unfortunately, but it's the best I could do without showing stuff I can't show on stream. So you'll have the basic score, basically, of the United game. So the game is not far from kicking off. We are back in the Champions League, people. That's the exciting part. We're back in the Champions League. Arsenal are going to kick from right to left. I think it's a false start by the looks of it. Yeah, it's a false start. Typical. Arsenal have a false start at the Champions League game. So both games have kicked off. Here's Havertz over to Trossard. Come on, Arsenal. Oh, Jesus. See, Trossard's not going to get hated for that pass, but that was an awful pass. To be honest, I didn't even see who he was passing to because it was no one around the PSV player at all. So but here's Noah Lang. Here's the PSV on the attack here. Good save by Raya. But Noah Lang with a good shot. Low shot. Very, very weak, to be fair. Raya should have easily saved that, and he did. So it's all good. So here's the Arsenal building an attack. Here's Odegaard. It's very, very slick pitch, which is slightly worrying, if I'm honest. Good chance there. Is it a goal kick or a corner? I think it's a goal kick to PSV here. Is it a goal kick? So it's good build up from Odegaard. Put through Saka. Good defending by PSV. And I think it does go out for a goal kick. Yeah, it's a goal kick. It came off Saka last. First time I've wanted Kane to score a hat-trick. Yeah, I can totally get that, to be fair. Big up to Geeks. Hope you're doing well, Geeks. And everyone say hello to each other. Lovely, lovely. All right, so we just need to calm, chill, get the goal early. Don't want to stress ourselves out. Don't want to stress the fans out. Don't want to let an early goal in either. Here's Jesus. Here's Declan Rice. Still 0-0 in both games. Oh, trying to find Bakayoko there. Goes out of play for an Arsenal throw-in. Slightly stressful, I have to be honest. I'm stressed. I have to be honest. There is nothing relaxing about this at all. Very weak shot there by De Jong, and it goes out for a Arsenal goal kick. So far, so good. So far, so good. So it's currently 0-0 in both games. I have to say, United's squad was horrendous, let's be honest. They're like the squad depth, not United squad aboard. It's just their depth is shocking. Two more injuries, and they're just doomed, aren't they? At least that's something that we are. Oh, hang on. Here's Noah Lang. Well played, Odegaard. Right, here comes Odegaard. Trying to find Jesus. Jesus struggles to control it. I think it was meant for Saka. Jesus brought it down, tried to control it, and then when the ball went to Saka, Saka couldn't catch it himself in his stride, and it goes out for a throw into PSV. Complaining they weren't talking to each other. So we come up to 7 minutes played. Still 0-0 in both games. Here's Saka. Here's Odegaard. Saka. Back to Saka. Being pushed out wide here. No free kick. Oh, no penalty there. There's no foul. Here's Noah Lang, though. Trying to put through De Jong, but De Jong would have been offside. Ball goes back to Raya. Just going to have to comfortably pass it to Declan Rice. And Arsenal calmly deal with it. Here's Saliba going on a little bit of a trot. Still Saliba with a little trot. Back to Odegaard. Here's Zinchenko. Havertz is the furthest forward right now. Here's Odegaard. To Saka. Odegaard. Shots. Good save. Saka. Goal!
Welcome to my party. We're just getting started. Welcome to my party. We're just getting started. A life is a dream or a nightmare scar.
Trust my videos not to work today. Right? Trust my videos not to work today. Unbelievable. Right. There we go. Saka with the first goal. Get in there. Right. We're moving. We're moving, people. But Odegaard with a beautiful pass out to Saka. Saka works his way in. Back to Odegaard. Odegaard goes for a shot. Goalkeeper parries it out. Benitez. And Saka follows in with a run to get the deflection. So well done, Saka. Honestly, PSV defenders were just watching. I'd be furious as Peter Bosch. I would be furious with the defenders. Jeez. That is awful. Yeah, Benitez, I would be furious with his defense because, like, seriously, they were just ball watching. Benitez palms it out. Could he have caught it? Probably not with how wet it is. Probably a little bit dodgy. Here's Bakayoko with a shot. Raya easily saves. And Raya is one of those that likes to catch and keep hold of the ball, which, again, another reason why I like Raya. Not that I've got anything against Ramsdale. I don't. It's nothing about that. It's Raya is just a different type of goalkeeper to a Ramsdale. And I can see there being a problem at some point. But that is definitely for another stream. Let's enjoy the game. Main thing is we're 1-0 up. That's one of my predictions in. It is, yes. Yeah, he did go with a Saka goal, actually. Who else did you go for, Tony? You have to remind me because I'll be honest. Seville are up in the other game. But here's Arsenal. Here's Ben White. Oh, jeez. Nearly 2 then. Trossard with the cross back in. There's Zinchenko. Oh, unlucky Kai. Just a little bit too far for Havertz there. But so far, Havertz is doing very well. I'm liking Havertz. He's being pushed further forward as well, mate. Jesus and my boy. Yeah. To be fair, Havertz, for me, is positioning himself very well today. I quite like it. I can see him getting a goal today. I just got it the feeling in my bones. It's going to be a goal today. I quite like it. Oh, PSV are looking dodgy at the back. I can't remember how many clean sheets they've got kept in the Eredivisie, but I'm pretty sure that defensively they were only like letting 1 goal in every 4 games or so. So I think they've only let in 1 goal. But I'm surprised because their defence is awful. It's Bakayoko with a cross. Arsenal deal with that nicely. They're calling for a handball there. I didn't see anything wrong with it. I'll be honest, I didn't see nothing, but... Oh, there is a VAR check here, people. Right, so when the ball comes in, it bounces up and accidentally hits Zinchenko's hand. Accidentally. No penalty for me. There's nothing he can do. His arm's in natural position. You know, you start running around like this. Jeez. Be some really weird goals. There's Noah Lang, who's been very impressive so far, I have to be honest. He has been. Please do shout me if there's been a United or Munich goal. I'll be honest, I ain't going to pay much attention to the scoreboard. It's mainly for you guys, to be honest. And the video printer is mainly for you guys, not for me. Here's Noah Lang. Good defending there by Benjamin. Noah Lang again. Good defending once again by Arsenal. Here's Saka trying to find Jesus. Now, to be if that defender did not get that decision right, Jesus had a chance there. PSV are just passing it around at the back right now. Nice and calmly. Here comes PSV with Noah Lang again. Unbeaten 26 games for PSV. That's mad. Oh. This Zinchenko going to just deal with. Oh, Zinchenko, you playing a bit too risky there, if I'm honest. Bit too risky. The confidence that ball went out was a little bit too high. I mean, the ball literally just went out. So sometimes just use your body strength just to make sure that the player doesn't manage to keep it in. Oh, what's Trossard doing there? He's had a couple of moments today which not impressed me so far. He had a wayward pass earlier in the game, and his decision there to turn in instead of turning out was not the greatest. Here's Havertz. Come on, Havertz. Guy over to Saka. Nice ball. Here's Saka. Still Saka. Pushed it over to Trossard. Trossard being forced out to the left now. Here's Zinchenko back out to Trossard. Kai's in the middle. I'll be honest. We don't play to Kai's strengths. Now, Kai's in the middle. Kai's tall. And we're going to the far post with Jesus. Now, don't get me wrong. Jesus can head the ball. He's got some height. But why are we pushing out so far? I saw Seville and Lyon have both had difficult starts to their season. Hopefully, they do not get a new manager before we play them. New manager bounce and all that jazz. Yeah. To be honest, I'm not too worried about Arsenal. No disrespect to Tony for listening. Tony, for people that don't know, Tony Fox is the silver one. That's his French team. So no disrespect to you, mate. But Seville are the only team that I worry about. And the reason I say Seville is because when it comes to Europe, they seem to be a different animal. League-wise, they suck. When it comes to Europe, they're just so much better. I don't know. I don't get it. I don't understand how it happens, but it just does. So, yeah, let's wait and see. But, yeah, for me, we need to... I'm just worried about Seville, if I'm honest. PSV, I think, will be tricky when we go to theirs. At home, I kind of did expect a fairly easy game, and so far, it's panning out that way. We do need to get a second pretty quick. Trossard, for me, Oh, God, had a shot. Benitez has got this thing about not catching it. Now, whether or not he could have, I don't know. Let's look at this again. Unfortunately, I don't have my goalkeeping expert with me today. Oh, no, Benitez just struggled to catch it that time. But his defence are just ball watching, which I find very, very strange, if I'm honest. But it is what it is. But here's Bakayoko up against Zinchenko. And like I said, this is, look, Bakayoko is a very good player, right? Very talented. But the amount of players that beat Zinchenko is ridiculous. He doesn't seem to. Oh, hang on. Jesus here. Oh, here's Jesus. Saka. Oh, Arsenal needs to be a bit quicker here. The defence are getting back. Here's Saka. Over to Trossard. Trossard with a shot. It's a goal. It's a goal. It's a goal.
Welcome to my party, we're just getting started. A life is a dream or a nightmare scar.
It's 2. It's 2-0, people. Oh, happy days. Happy days are here again. But defensively, PSV look really bad. I am shocked that they are doing this well in Eredivisie, because they are look really bad. Havertz is playing well. He is. I've got no qualms about Havertz. I feel that we're not playing to his strengths, like I've said about the crossing. Havertz is in the middle. Maybe that's the game plan, taking the taller players away from other players, maybe. But yeah, Havertz is playing very well. Big up to Scampy Boy. Come on, the Gunners. Want to see Don Kidvik getting a spot on the bench out of the youth setup. Okay. To be honest, I don't know who that is. Don't know who that is at all. Kedic. Don Kedic. I'll have to get back to you on who that is, because I've not heard of his name. I know quite a lot of our youth, and I know the ones to keep an eye on. He is someone that has not been mentioned to me, so good on for you if you're knowing who he is, but I have literally no idea. Come on, the Arsenal Exactly Geeks. Well taken goal by Trossard. Yes, that was better. He has had 2 stupid moments so far, but yeah, that was much better. Here's Jesus. Here's Kai. Over the bar. He did try. Sincerely, I think it is the quality of our attack and the fact that the threat is across the width of the pitch. European football is a touch slower than the Prem. I anticipate we could do well. I anticipate in the group stage we will do very well. It depends on the look of the draw when it comes to the knockouts. Obviously, if we happen to get Real Madrid early on, not for me. Even though Union Berlin have done a fantastic job. Is another situation. Union Berlin are just a very good German team, very well set up. They're my Brighton of Bundesliga, for people that don't know. Let's get this over with, then make subs. Yeah, let's get 3, 4, then make some subs, make some rest. Oh, here's Jesus. Here's Jesus. Oh, good save by Benitez. He is a good goalkeeper, to be fair, just for people that haven't noticed. Have you noticed that Gabriel stands out more than Saliba? Yeah. To be honest, I'll stick with what I've said last season. He's our better defender still. I think Saliba will take a couple of maybe one more season. I think this season, maybe next season, he'll stand out more. But Gabriel is definitely the more professional than what Saliba is. Saliba is something special. You just know he's going to be special. But Gabriel right now is important to us. Here's Trossard. Here's Jesus. Oh, good save by Benitez. Gets mentioned more. He does. Look, Gabriel is a very good defender. I love him. I haven't mentioned about the talk that they did in the summer holidays, in the summer window, about Arsenal would have rejected 170, 200 absolute codswallop. There was a price that they were willing to accept. That price never came in, thankfully, but they would have sold if that price came in. But I think it would have been a mistake. But oh, that was very close there. But because of I knew Arsenal's backup plan, to be honest, I was quite chill about who was coming in if we sold Gabriel. So again, I didn't mind either way, to be honest. But it was going to be a set price for Gabriel. There was no way he was going to be negotiating or, oh yeah, we'll accept this now. No, it was this price or move on. And that's how it was. No price. I think the highest bid that came in for Gabriel was around 55, I think. Lon have just equalised against Seville, weirdly. To be honest, we could do with that being a draw. We want to win this group and finish top as quick as possible, so we can actually give some youth a bit of a chance at the end. The Champions League is not about momentum. Pakiego tried to challenge Gabriel there. Good luck. Zinchenko goes crossfield. Foden's Ben right. Nice and comfortable defending there by Arsenal. 27 minutes in. Bayern Munich have scored against United. It has taken longer than I thought it would, but they have scored. Who scored? Do we know? Do we know? I'll wait for the goal scored to come up now. Come on. Tell me who scored. Come on, tell me. Did they score before Arsenal made it 2-0? Or have they just literally just scored? Oh, there we go. And it's Leroy Sané. Sané has scored for Munich. Oh, jeez. I'm gonna guess that there will be a tactical change from PSV at halftime because they're really struggling against Arsenal right now, and I'm sure they're better than this. I'm sure they are. They have just scored. Cheers, geeks. Yeah, it's just come through on the video printer. So yeah, Leroy Sané. I was hoping it was Harry Kane. If I'm honest, I don't know why. I know it's horrible, but I did want Harry Kane to score against United. But it's only half hour gone, so there's plenty of time. But to be honest, if it only finished 1-0 for United, that's a good result for them to only lose 1-0 to Munich. But we'll wait and see. Oh, it's another Onana error by the sounds of it. I do worry about City defending, mate. I'm with you. I am in that camp. I have got my bed ready. I am so in that camp. I'm just not confident about his defending. Not saying he's a bad player, but that doesn't have the same meaning. He's a good player. I think he's a very good midfielder. I think he could play in midfield. For me, just doesn't fill me with confidence when it comes to a left back. Here comes Noah Lang. Here's Bakayoko with a shot. Pulled wide. HK scoring would be Harry Kane would be salting the wounds for United for not going and spending the money on him. Kind of feel nice a little bit. He was up for grabs. Let's be honest, he was up for grabs. And if United got the money, it would have happened. Northampton Town manager John Brady sacking start role at Charlton Athletic, according to Richard Corley. New manager disappointing start to the season has led. Okay. Big up to Luke Chapman, the Northampton fan. Love being in there, mate. Always update me on stuff. I love it. I love reading about other teams. It's what I live for, to be fair, mate. For me, I would play Timber when fit at left back and White right back. 100%. I think Timber is our number one left back. Let's be honest. I'll put it that way. And I kind of expect to see Timber back around February, March time. That's when I kind of expect him to be back. So he could be back in time for the knockouts. That's what I'm hoping. But here's Noah Lang. Lang. Deflection came off Ben White, but Raya was very, very awake to that. So well done to Raya. Spud's got a buyback clause, so Kane improves himself, then goes backwards. That's what Daniel Levy has told everybody. Does everyone believe everything that Daniel Levy says? It would make zero sense. Zinni in the 8 or sharing the 8 and 6 with Royce. I'd play him in the 8. I'd happily play him in the 8, to be fair. I think he'd comfortably do that number 8 role. And that's not me saying drop Havertz. I just think that he is an option for number 8 if we need it. So I think, absolutely could easily do that. It could be Zinni is used to replace Jorginho and cover LB. Yeah, I kind of expect, obviously I won't know more until November, but I kind of do expect at least one shock exit in January. But yeah, as you know, I'll be back with the Arsenal news anyway when it's January. As best as obviously it's going to be games happening as well, so I'm going to try my best to do Arsenal news. But yeah, I expect at least one shock exit in January. We'll wait and see. PSV, yes, they do have base. That's why I said on the preview that their main threat comes from Sabari, Lang, Luke de Jong, who's up there, Bakayoko, and Veerman is normally a very, very comfortable midfielder. But I just think that Peter Bosch, Serge Gnabry has made it 2-0 against United. Sorry, it's quite nice for an ex-Arsenal to score. But yeah, I can't remember what I was saying now. I've got it. Please let it be Partey. We'll have to wait and see. But I do expect it to be a big name. For me, Timber at left back could transform for us. I cannot wait. Yeah, I can't wait to see Timber back in the squad. I when I saw him, and he still is my favourite signing because I've seen him. He just excites me, and I can't wait to see him back. Out of the other ones, obviously Rice is clear second. Havertz, this game doing well, and he's not awful. He's not as awful as the fan base like to make you believe he is. So I know the fan base like to pick on someone, but it's not happening for me. I don't say things just to be popular. I say things because that's what I see. That's my opinion. Everyone's welcome to their opinion, but I do feel that people hate on Havertz because it's the popular thing to do. If you look at him constantly, if you look at his stats, it's not that bad. It really isn't. Tierney has started well, has he? I haven't got a clue. I haven't got a clue. I'll be honest. I love him that much. I don't want to think about it. It's weird, isn't it? I don't want to think about him playing for another club because I still think he should be at Arsenal. But it is what it is. When you consider the effect on the starting lineup, Raya, Timber, and Rice will be great. Havertz has the potential. It was a great window. My only problem with the window, geeks, I don't know if you watched when I talked about the window, it was the outgoings. It was poor, very poor, which is why I was quite harsh on Arsenal because our sales were so poor that we couldn't get more in. That's the disappointing part of the window. Signing wise, happy, but I would have liked at least one or two more. We could have got those if we sold better. So that's why I was harsh on the window as an overall. If people were just asking me to rate the incomings, then I would have been happy. But outgoings, lost my mind how bad it was. Bobby, it's a Chelsea thing, and just to get views, yeah, it is, mate. Havertz has been good in this game. I've had zero issues with Havertz. There's been a couple of bad decisions by Trossard. Guarantee people won't pick on that. But he's got a good goal now. Havertz has been in the right place. They'll probably pick on that shot that went over. But his movement was great. And it was just the ball didn't fall nicely for him. And that happens constantly to every single player. Getting value for money, yeah, I completely agree. Only dead at our club is Cedric and El Neni. How nice is that now? It is. It is. Unfortunately, they're both on our bench, which is not so nice, if I'm honest. I never want to see him in an Arsenal shirt again, because if Ben White was to get injured tonight, there's a slight possibility that Cedric comes on. But here goes Trossard. Come on, Arsenal. Let's get a third. Let's get a third before half-time. We need to be a little bit more ruthless. Oh, good control.
Welcome to my party. We're just getting started. A life is a dream or a nightmare scar.
I'm loving this. I'm loving this. I'm loving it. It's 3-0 to the Arsenal. Happy days. Happy days. Happy days. Havertz has been in the game more than Odegaard. I think his attacking movements has been more, for sure. But Havertz has definitely been more mobile than I've seen him in most games. He's getting right. His position in there was fantastic, actually. If you actually see that goal, and ignore Jesus scoring, but you look at where Havertz is positioned, he has found a fantastic position to be if Jesus decides to cut that back. Because Jesus could have passed it to Havertz. Havertz would have been able to just belt that in the goal. So that is something that people need to bear in mind. All guns blazing. PSV have been sent in front of the firing squad. 100%, geeks. 100%. I just realised I did a stream last night, didn't I? I didn't do a prediction. Why didn't I do a prediction? Anyone remember? I did do a prediction. Tony Tony Fulbrook, you went for 3-0. So you're spot on at the moment. Tony Fox went for 4-0. Moss went for 2-1. That's not happening. Geeks, you went for 2-1. That's not happening. Branny K went for 3-1, possible. G Talks went for a 2-0. Yeah, but this is the kind of performance I needed. I needed us to demolish. Bobby, I've got the score, and the 2 goal scorers stopped the match. Yeah, I said 2-1. No, mate, look. I did say yesterday, and I'll stick with this, that I would have been unhappy with the 2-1 scoreline because it would say to me that our performance wasn't good enough. Oh, brilliant. What? Foul by Havertz. How? I need to. Why are they not showing the replay of that? Because I can't see how that was a foul. They're showing Peter Bosch, which, nice looking bloke, I suppose. But I want to see the replay of that. Oh, hang on. Saliba, nice. Oh, Saliba's lost out to Luke de Jong here. Here's Bakayoko. Rare, nice, comfortable. All right, come on. All right, here's Kai. See, people are going to pick on that, but Kai was going back to Raya, and then Gabriel put his foot in the way. It's just a lot of Arsenal players aren't helping him. They're making him look worse than what actually is. So it's 3-0 to the Arsenal, 2-0 to Munich. Here's Odegaard trying to put through Saka, too heavy on the pass. So far, so good. We're chilling. 3-0. That's what I wanted. I wanted a nice, comfortable performance. Second half, to be honest, I want us to come out and still do the same. I don't want us to back off. Because I'm sure Peter will do something. There's a yellow card here to Ben White. He's going to get substituted in the second half. Yeah. Yeah, to be fair, that was a yellow card. Now to see the replay. I did notice the little tug that Ben did. I did notice that. Here's Noah Lang. Noah Lang's been really good. He's just struggled to find anyone supporting him, to be honest. Oh, here's Luke de Jong. Good defended by Gabriel. See, the thing is, I'm kind of chill when anyone attacks us at the moment. I don't feel there's a weakness, apart from a little bit of weakness in Zinchenko, who's not the greatest defender. But when PSV are attacking us, I'm like, yeah, I'm all right. We're just making a nice, relaxed start. Big up to my pod brother. Hope you're doing well, Brenny. So far, mate, you are just one PSV goal away from getting your prediction right. So big up to you, Brenny. Hope you're doing well, my friend. Going to 44 minutes played. Keep this score and get to about the 60th minute. Then make some changes. I was about to say the same. We do not feel frenetic at the back anymore. The entire unit, including those on the bench, we are solid. Yeah, we just feel there's been years and seasons that I've gone, here comes the opposition. You go, I feel really relaxed. I like that. I like feeling relaxed. I feel that our defence will handle most stuff that happens. Even this building up from the back as well, I'm kind of chill with it now. Didn't like it at the beginning, if I'm honest, but how many bits of injury time is there? 2 minutes. 2 minutes of injury time. I want us to score 2 more, then make changes. I'm with you, Bren. Get another one. Get another 1 or 2. Make it 5. Bring wholesale changes on. We haven't got a lot of... I would have liked to see some youth, but I think they've played in the game earlier today. So, Koji Dubin and Wanari and all that kind of stuff, they're not available to pick. But yeah, there's a few on there. Smith Rowe, Jorginho's on the bench. Can't remember the other players, to be fair. I know Cedric's on there for some bizarre reason. Tony's doing the manager call here. Rice off, Jorginho on, Saka off, Nelson on, Jesus off, Eddie and Ketty are on. Yeah. I'd be quite happy with those substitutions, to be fair. I would like to see Smith Rowe. I think he's entitled to a chance as well. You will still be able to hear me when this comes up. I just need to look at the substitutions. The substitutes. I can't remember who's on there. Ramsdale, Kivior. Yeah, to be fair, and Fabio as well. Fabio's on the bench as well. So I'd like to see Fabio come on. Here's Bakayoko. Here's Kai. Here's Trossard. And that is half time, people. Half time. I will be having a quick break because I need to put my son to bed. I will be back, I promise. Let's quickly get through the comments before I go. The youth players earlier explains 11 subs to the 12. Yeah, exactly. I think Nelson for Saka is a must. Rest him for the North London derby. Totally agree. Okay, take my boy off and put ESR on. To be honest, I'll take Trossard off and put ESR on. I'll be honest. I'll give Havertz the full 90. I've still got to feel he's got a chance of goal. Half-time United 2-0 down. Exactly. It's happy days, isn't it? Happy days. Look, it's just happy. Arsenal winning 3. United are losing 2. Happy days. Guys, I will be back very shortly. I'm just going to have a quick break whilst I put my son to bed. Once I can find the break video. There we go. Okay, so let's have a quick look-see at the stats. So stats for the first half is 51% possession for Arsenal, which is quite low for our standard. 48 for PSV, 10 shots for Arsenal, 9 for PSV, 7 shots on target for Arsenal, 2 for PSV. Passing percentage, 84% for Arsenal. It's all right. It's in the all right bracket. 82 for PSV. Again, it's all right. It's not great. I prefer us to be around the 90% mark, if I'm honest. Corners, 1 for Arsenal, 2 for PSV. Tackles, they are winning more tackles than we are. Aerial duels is all us, 62%. Yellow cards, obviously Ben White, for his cheeky pullback. Probably best way of me putting that. So yeah, not bad, people. We are about 5 minutes away from the second half. I don't know why, but I just want to look at the stats for the Munich, and I don't know why. I'm sorry, United fans, but I just feel like I want to look at the stats for this game. Other games that are happening at the moment: Benfica are losing to Red Bull Salzburg. I told everyone about Red Bull team. Braga are losing 1-0 to Napoli. Sociedad are 1-0 up against Inter, and to be fair, Inter looked extremely dangerous at the weekend against AC, so that's a good score at the moment. So let's look at the stats for Munich versus United. 55% possession for Munich, 5 shots for Munich, 3 for Man United. To be fair, United are doing all right. Let's look at their team. I don't know what team they went with tonight. Anana, Dallo, Lindelof, Martinez, Reguilon, Balestri's in there. Hoyland is in there. To be fair, pretty good starting lineup. But it's when you look at their bench, you go, oh my word. They got Bayandir, who they got from Fenerbahce, Martial, Garnacho, Heaton, John Evans, McTominay, Vitek, Gore, Hannibal, and some guy called Forson. It's a very weak bench. Harry Kane got an assist for Leroy Sane, and Musiala got the assist for Gnabry. So yeah, not bad. Let's have a look, see what people are saying. Goals, but defensively, I'm not convinced. Yeah, I'm with you, mate. I'm with you, James. Defensively, I feel like we're a little bit lacking, but like I said to Geeks, and I'll stick with this, it's been very many seasons where I worry every time an attack is coming towards us. But yeah, it's not quite looking right, and I don't want to specifically point a player out, but I'm going to have to because it's the only way I can get my point across. Is Zinchenko just looks a little bit iffy sometimes. Saliba and Gabriel look comfortable. White looks okay against Noah Lang, but Noah Lang, like I said, he's a talented player, so he is going to have a bit of a nightmare. So yeah, great first half. Trossard looking on fire. Hope we can carry on in the second half. Come on, you Gunners, says Harry Armour. Big up to Harry Armour. Trossard had a couple of moments at the beginning of the game. One wayward pass that went straight to a PSV player. Other than that, and he made a false decision trying to defend. He turned inwards instead of turning outwards, which for me is a no-no. But other than that, yeah, he's been all right. If we are going to be a bit bad defensively, we better score 7. I'll be out. I'll take a 7, mate. I'll take 7-0. Take 7-1, 7-2, 7-3. Don't want to take a 7-6. But yeah, I would have moved Cini into midfield and kept Tierney to play this game. Yeah. I'm not a great fan of inverted. I'm just not. I'm sorry for everybody that likes the inverted role. I don't. I like a left back to be a left back. I like a right back to be a right back. Ben White does the right back very comfortably. Tierney, very comfortable left back. That's just me. I get that that's how football is played nowadays, but there is no reason that you can't just have a left back being a left back and a right back being a right back. Other teams play it and they beat you. So it can happen. It doesn't say it's the best formation. It doesn't say it's the best way to play football because it isn't. It's just the way that person wants to play football. But you can just have a left back being a left back and a right back being a right back. It's mad. So yeah, I'm not the greatest fan of inverted. And yes, I would have also kept Tierney. But because he doesn't suit this role, then fair enough. Because he's not going to play. And he does deserve to play football. Tierney is good. Inverted for a left back is take 2 steps to your right. I feel like we're going to do some dance moves now. So yeah, you are right. It is a bit that simple, to be fair. I'm going to quickly reset. Oh no, that's okay. My Sky's playing up at the moment. So the weather's not the greatest here tonight. So my Sky is going to keep playing up. Right, so we are not far from the second half kicking off. So let's take half time off. Yeah, see what happens in the second half. I want us to not go into second gear. I can't see that. It would have frustrated the heck out of me. I'll be honest. But yeah, let's see what happens. So all the subs are warming up today. Players shouldn't be that far from coming out, to be fair, because a bit weird. Here come the Arsenal players, at least. Mine's playing up too, Bobby. It's the weather. Yeah, it's having moments. I don't know why. I'm guessing it's actually not my end. It's probably their end, maybe, because they've got bad weather down there. Mine's not too bad, but it does look really dodgy down there in London, that is. So maybe it's their satellite dishes that are struggling to hit our screens. So what has Peter Bosch said to his players? Now, Peter Bosch is not someone that changes his game plan very often. So I don't expect much change from him, if I'm honest. But the players are out. The second half's about to kick off. So let's get on with it. PSV will now be kicking us from right to left. So Dest putting a cross in already, but Saliba clears it. Out for a PSV throw-in. Why is a right back wearing a number 8? That's really annoying. Oh, Lang has literally just... Oh, brilliant run by Lang. Lang's calling for a penalty. I don't see one there, to be honest. Here's Jesus. Goes down by De Jong. Out for a goal kick. There's no way there was a penalty there. I didn't see one. Ugh. Noah Lang looks really dangerous. He looks like the Xavi Simons that we struggled against last season. Xavi Simons was awesome. Absolutely awesome. Now here's Saka. Trying to find Kai. Goes out for a PSV throw-in. Not sure if I quite like the fact that we're giving PSV so much of the ball. I suppose as long as we're winning, I suppose it doesn't matter. But Højlund has scored for United, made it 2-1. Geeks, it's already beat me to it. Well done, mate. Rasmus has got his first goal for United. Boskagli has got a yellow card. Arsenal just passing it around at the moment. PSV are trying to do a press. Arsenal have broken the press. Here comes Odegaard. Here comes Kai. Over to Trossard. Kai does need to improve his passing a little bit. It just doesn't seem to put enough weight behind the ball sometimes, which obviously makes the player have to come to the ball, which stops the flow of the movement. That's constructive criticism, not me having hate towards Kai before anyone jumps on me for that. But he just needed to pass that a little bit more firmer. Zinchenko heads it back to Raya nice and comfortably. But yeah, De Jong is going to win majority of headers against any defender he's up against. To be fair, he's massive, and he knows what he's doing. He knows what his strengths are. I know what you mean. Just a bit more purpose. Yeah, just a little bit more oomph. Just a little bit more oomph. Nothing major. He's not doing anything majorly wrong. It's just a little bit more oomph. Here's Odegaard through to Jesus. Good tackle. Sorry, it wasn't. Jesus didn't do anything wrong there. That was just frustrating. I thought we had a chance there. And to be honest, Kai was in the right position again. This is what people don't see and don't notice, but Kai gets in the right positions, attacking wise as well. He's there, but he's there to back up Jesus. Like the right pass to Kai, and Kai's got a tap in. Big up to Colm, who's come in, obviously celebrating that Rasmus has got his first goal for United. Made it 2-1 between... Oh, hang on. Oh, it's a penalty to Bayern. Why are you going to... Is it Mr. Kane stepping up by any chance? Here's Kai. Over to Cine. Harry Kane is taking it. See, I've got no issues saying his name now. Now he doesn't play for them. I'm absolutely got no issues with saying his name. So I hope Kane makes it, and he has made it 3-1. It has just changed. Here's Ben White. Back to Odegaard. White trying to find Jesus. Just behind everybody there, unfortunately. Declan Rice, good defended. Here's Trossard. A little bit more urgency put Arsenal. I just want one or two more. Just want one or two more. The problem is 3-0 is not the most comfortable scorelines, unfortunately. 4 is. 4 is comfortable. 3 is just a little bit dodgy. You get one go in, another one can go in, then it's all panic stations again. So 3-0 is like the new 2-0. Cole saying, I don't care about the result. We were never going to beat Bayern. Just happy Hoyland has got his goal, even though he's called him a git. That's the wrong typo to errors there, isn't it? He called him a git. Git is goal. But yeah, I know what you mean, Cole. 3-1 says Geeks. Yeah, it's Jay's on the scoreboard for me, thankfully. Yeah, you were never going to beat Bayern. Let's be honest. I think you getting a goal, Hoyland getting a goal, obviously boosts his confidence a lot, especially scoring against Bayern. It's not the Bayern of a couple of years ago, but it's still Bayern Munich. So yeah, this is United's toughest game. They will still go through. Sorry, Cole, I've got to say it. I think United will struggle against Galatasaray. And I think going to Copenhagen won't be as easy as everyone thinks either. But they should get the results at home that gets them just about through. But I don't think it's going to be as easy as what a lot of people think it will be for them getting second. I just think Galatasaray could actually be a bigger problem than a lot of people think. Because Galatasaray have bought very well in the summer. They've had a great window, in my opinion. But all right, here is Noah Lang. He's looked so good. Here's Noah Lang. Finds Bakayoko, Zinchenko. Shot. Easy save by Raya. Happy days. Big up to Errol. Hope you're doing well, my friend. Big up to you. Oh, yeah. Sorry. These late games are going to kill me, I tell you. I know it's late. Not late, but like I'm up early. So, these games are going to... You will see me yawn a lot more at night time. I don't know why, but I was looking up to see if Arsenal and Brentford was on that next week. Thankfully, they're not. The reason I'm saying thankfully is that game can go to extra time and penalties. I was like, please don't. But thankfully, it's not on. Right, here's Trossard. Why? I don't see what the idea was. You're missing Kai again. The other Arsenal players are not helping Kai right now. That was the perfect time to hit the ball into the centre to find Kai. And they try and find Jesus. Like, seriously, why? Why are you trying to find Jesus? Here's Trossard. Offside. Ayan could have had at least 2 more, says Geeks. So obviously Geeks is watching both games. So big up to you, mate. I haven't got a clue. Hit the likes, people, and subscribe. Thank you very much, Tony. Appreciate the love. As you know, I'm not a big one of those that please like and subscribe. I appreciate your loves, though, for it. Thank you. Coming to 56 minutes played now. You know, there's still threat there from PSV. That's why I'd like a fourth. I would just like a fourth. And I think we'll see what happens on the 60th minute. Maybe Arteta does make a couple of changes. Maybe he makes a change to get the fourth. You never know. Luke de Jong is down here, moaning that he's been hit. Let's have a look. Declan getting round up by Luke there. It was an accident. It wasn't meant on menace. Come on. It was an accident. It just slightly slipped and hit the top of his foot. That is it. It was an accident, and it's wet. Reece Nelson is coming on here. Oh, and Tomiyasu. Okay, so this is interesting. So who's coming off? Trossard is coming off. Okay. Why does he never rest Saka and Zinchenko? I think us overplaying Saka could really backfire on us again. But hey ho. Watching the match and the floodlights have been turned off, and this circle keeps going round and round. Oh no! Well, that sucks. I hope you managed it. I hope it sorts itself out for you. So far, it hasn't. I haven't had a moment the second half. It's the stream's been fine. I'm saying stream, but I watch it on Sky. But the signal hasn't dropped at all for me yet. Dropped a couple of times at half time. But so far, so good. Yeah, Brenny, I'm with you, mate. I don't get why we have to keep playing Saka all the time. He's done nothing really the second half, if I'm honest. Trossard has. Trossard's done stuff. Saka hasn't really done much the second half, so why not just take him off? It doesn't make much sense. But I suppose I'm just being too picky, but we're 3-0 up at home. You know, I'd like a fourth, but we're playing comfortably enough to say that, you know, we're going to win this. Corner to the Arsenal here. So corner for the Arsenal here. Doing well dealt with by PSV so far. Raya. Beautiful pass to Saka. I'm sorry, but this is what people don't notice about Raya, how good his long passing is. Ramsdale and Raya are very, very good with short passing, but when it comes to long passing, wow, Raya is pretty much 95% accurate. Here's Gabriel, here's Nelson. Here's Nelson. Oh, here's Kai. Oh, Kai just finds out Jesus. Beautiful attempts. Kai could have gone that for himself, but he didn't. Tries to find Jesus. Well done, Havertz. Havertz is having a great game today. I'm sorry, but he is. I agree, Bobby. If Saka gets injured, Arteta will get it from the fans and will deserve it. He will, because I don't understand why we kept him on. I know I'm probably being picky and all that, but like seriously, why are we keeping him on? Why not give him half an hour rest? It's not like we haven't got another game next week, because we have. We've got the Carabao Cup next week, and that's just as important to me as the Premier League and the Champions League, because I want to win the Carabao Cup. Klopp described him as a number 10 between the sticks. Yeah, he is. Honestly, he is so good. I think he's absolutely brilliant. So I'm going to be interested to see what he does this Sunday and next week with the goalkeeping situation. It's going to be interesting. Because if Ramsdale doesn't play one of those games, then I kind of fear for him. I really do. I do fear for him. You can tell his confidence is not there, like Odegaard on his loan period with us. Oh, hang on. Easily collected by Raya. When they have settled, they will shoot with that sort of opportunity rather than passing it. Yeah, but I think that was quite a nice little dink. You know, I think Kai is not only getting it from the fans and on Twitter constantly, but I can feel the Arsenal players are not necessarily playing to his strengths. Like with Trossard, when he crossed the ball, instead of trying to find Kai, who was in the centre, they try and find Jesus, that is over the other side of the pitch, where I would have just gone for Havertz. Now, Havertz is tall enough, he's good with his head, could challenge a defender for the ball. I don't quite get it. It feels like Havertz is having to work within the team to prove that he deserves to be there, which is wrong, because he does deserve to be there. So PSV are making a couple of changes. Lozano's coming on, good winger. And Tillman is coming on. Is Tillman the one that was... I think Tillman is the one that was on loan at Rangers. Or Saliba, not great there. But the thing is, this is what I love. When Saliba makes a mistake, and he does make mistakes, he cleans them up. He cleans them up himself. He's like, I made the mess, I'll clean this up. And he does. And I just love that. I love that about Saliba. That's why I just love watching him play. Lozano is very good quick. Yeah, he is. Lozano is... He's not someone I spoke about yesterday because I didn't think he'd start. And I was right, he didn't start. So I wanted to pick players that start. So Bakayoko is coming off for Lozano. I'm sure this Tillman is the one that was on. So Bari is coming off for Malik Tillman. Pretty sure Tillman was on loan at Rangers last. if we can see the issue with players and Havertz, Arteta should be seeing it and sort it. Yeah, it's weird for me to have to talk about it. That I feel the Arsenal players are not playing to Havertz's strength, because it should be sorted by Arteta. It's like Kai has to do extra stuff to get into the game, and that's not fair. All the players should feel equal and feel just as important as the next. But I just feel Havertz is just not being trusted enough. Staggering that Gillingham are top of League Two with a +1 goal difference. Sorry, the sort of things I look at, mate. By all means, talk about it. That is weird. That is a weird thing. So, ESR and Fabio Vieira coming on here, people. Now, if I don't see Saka coming off, I'm going to be really furious. Let's see who's coming off here. I've got a feeling this is going to be Havertz and Odegaard. That's what I reckon. I think it's going to be Havertz and Odegaard. I bet you. Havertz and Odegaard will come off. And not Saka. Corner to PSV, by the way. But talk about Gillingham whilst we wait for this corner. Is +1 goal difference to be top of League Two after they must have played about 7 or 8 games now, if not more. Is mad to only have a +1 goal difference. That is mental. To be at top of the league, normally you would have like a +8, +9, +10. So Jesus is coming off. Okay, that's an interesting one. Oh, and Saka is coming off too. Excellent. Now I'm happy. Smith Rowe and Fabio Vieira. There you go. That's how we should be saying it in the stands. Fabio Vieira. That's a much better way of doing it instead of saying Vieira. But Jesus is coming off, so I'm going to guess that. I'm going to guess that Havertz is going to be pushed up now. Yeah, there you go, Tony. You've literally just said what I just said. Yeah, I can see Havertz going up front now, which again I'm absolutely chill with. But we need to make sure we play to his strengths. Oh, Raya was not so great there. Here's Dest. Dest with a ball in. Arsenal deal with it, but it's just gone out to PSV again. Fabio Vieira. Yeah, honestly, I know we're singing Vieira, but seriously, I think we should go Fabio Vieira. That'd be much better in the stands, because we all know that there's another Vieira that is an Arsenal legend. We can't sing the same song for Fabio than we do for Patrick. I'm sorry, we can't. I just wanted to score to shut people up. So do I. But here's Kai. Here is Kai. Up against 3. Back to Smith Rowe. Pushes Nelson way too far. Back to Smith Rowe. Come on, Smith. That's it. Well buddied. Come on, Nelson. Over to Odegaard. Odegaard. With a shot.
Welcome to my party, we're just getting started. A life is a dream or a nightmare scar.
I'll take that. I'll take that. Thank you very much. Lovely jubbly. Oh, I love it. Oh, now my screen's gone. Awesome. Of course it has. But that is 4-0 to the Arsenal. Now I'm happy. Buddy. All the best that's turned us down, satisfying like Ryan Babel. Yeah, it's weird that he turned us down, to be fair. Yeah, it is weird that he's turned us down. I'm going to quickly restart my my Skybox. It's gone totally blank. So just give me a moment. So guys, keep me updated if anything happens. Damn, spoiled my prediction, mate. We are currently on Tony Fox's prediction now, 4-0. Yeah, this is the kind of result I wanted. So I'm absolutely chilled. I just got to wait for my Sky to start working again. So unfortunately, it has died. So give me a moment. Would take Odegaard off now, says Brenny. Yeah, I would as well, to be honest. Give as much race as we possibly can. Probably Jorginho. Yeah, Jorginho, come on. Push Rice up. Yeah, that would make sense for me. So if anything's happening, please let me know down because I'm having to restart my Sky because my Sky's totally gone dead. Hopefully I don't have to go downstairs and reset it down there as well. But so far so good. Come on. I think the weather is absolutely caning me today. It wasn't meant to rain tonight, so I'm a little bit annoyed now. I don't care about my prediction. My prediction is Babe 3, United 1. Hopefully this starts in a minute because I want to see some more football. I'm enjoying this too much. It's a nice, comfortable game. There we go. Football's back, people. Football's back. Right. So it is still just 4-0, thankfully. Right. So yeah, let's hope that I think we'll get to about the 75th minute. I reckon we'll probably take off Odegaard. Here's Nelson. Here's Smith Rowe, who's looked very lively once coming on. Declan Rice over to Havertz, over to Ben White. Oh, finds Fabio. Here's Kai. Low shot. Deflected wide. Corner. Come on. It will make a huge statement to beat him 5-0, I'll be honest. And everyone can say it, or Eredivisie and all that stuff. Whatever. This is PSV. PSV. Good club with good history in Europe. So Fabio will be taking the corner. So I think it might be a short corner here for the Arsenal. Let's have a look. Fabio is trying to find someone in the middle. Fabio does go for the balls with Ben White. Here's Fabio. Little dink in. Oh, unlucky. Just a shade too high for Gabriel there. But that was good. It's Declan Rice. Okay. Interesting. Rice is coming off. And Jorginho is coming on. Interesting. I have to be honest, that's an interesting substitution. We are still resting another player. I personally would have rested Odegaard, if I'm honest. But Rice is a good option too to rest. You know, he is just as important at the weekend. Bella Kotchap has come off for Ramallo, and Fertisessen has come on for Noah Lang. So it's nice to see Noah Lang go off, to be honest, because he was a big threat. So happy days on that one. People that are not aware that the review will be done in the morning. 10 o'clock in the morning, we're doing the review to the game. I don't know if anyone's doing it straight after, but because of most of us know we can't do it, there will be a reaction at 10 o'clock tomorrow morning. So we will do it in the morning. Obviously, tomorrow night as well. Please do join me and support me a little bit, because I'm going to be joined by a Tottenham fan tomorrow night, talking about the North London derby. It's kind of like a preview, but it's not a preview. It's more of a chat with a Tottenham fan and let him banter the heck out of me, probably. But we'll see. Dermot is going to join me tomorrow, so that should be fun. Tomato ketchup off. He wasn't Heinz tonight. He was Morrison Sown. Yes. He was, to be fair, apart from Noah Lang, no one in that PSV team has looked good. I'll be honest. When I have to do the preview for the return match for this, I'm going to struggle, to be fair, because I haven't been impressed by many. Even my Veerman has let me down. Bakayoko let me down. Luke de Jong's just moaned pretty much all game. Sabari has also let me down. It's only Noah Lang that's actually gone, you know what, here I am. And he's looked good. Coming at 79 minutes played now. Oh, tough challenge there by Tillman. Yeah, that's definitely yellow. There's no need for that. I'll be honest, Tillman, when he was at Rangers last season, he was a 50-50 player for me. Sometimes he was great and sometimes he was really poor. So, yeah, I can't say I'm like that bothered about seeing him, even though he did play for my Rangers. He was a bit hit and miss for me. Hey, geeks, all good. Hope you are. Being a poor second half, only one goal. Yeah, I know. It's atrocious. Only one goal. I'll be there tomorrow, Bobby, ready with my quips. Good on you, Tony. Yeah, it should be an interesting chat. We will be streaming to their channel as well, so we will have their subscribers in the chat as well, and I will be putting all the comments up, because obviously you won't be able to see it because it won't be in our chat box, but I will be putting them up. So please be ready with your quips. Please be ready to come back with your comebacks, because you know me, I don't do banter, but I'm sure they will be. So yeah, it'll be great fun tomorrow. I can't wait for that. Big up to Adelo Sagan. Great job. Keep it up exactly. Arsenal just need to keep doing what they're doing, mate. So far, been a great performance. Comfortable. Haven't been electric, but we've done the job. Smith Rowe's looked great since he's come on, though. Fabio's looked great as well. Here's Nelson. Oh, so unlucky there. Smith Rowe had a chance of having a shot at goal there, but good defending by PSV. Here's Fabio Vieira. Here's Odegaard to Kai. Back to Odegaard. Back to Fabio. Out to Ben. Unfortunately, no one's in the middle, which is annoying. Ben might have slipped there. I hope he's okay. Took a moment to get back up. I'm sure he's all right. Offside there, people. I had a feeling he was. I don't know why we carried on playing there. He looked Fabio miles offside when he had the ball from the throw-in. Right, anyway. Coming up to 83 minutes played. Oh, Jorginho had a moment there, but got away with it. I'm going to put a lot of this down to the surface because I'm guessing it's absolutely soaked out there. So they're struggling to control the ball. But anyway, here comes Odegaard over to Fabio, who's playing comfortably on the right today. To be fair, he's looking very comfortable like he hasn't before. It's not his best position. That I do know. Here's Nelson. Back to Tomiyasu. Back out to Nelson. It's Kai. Here's Nelson. Here's Nelson over to trying to find Fabio on the far post. To be fair, Fabio is not the greatest in heading either. So again, not expecting much there. White is going to be very difficult to leave out when Timber returns in a few months. Been brilliant tonight. Yeah, but to be honest, earlier we were talking about this. I think it's Ben White on the right and Timber on the left. I think that's how it's going to work. And it will work perfectly fine like that because both of them, whoever inverts from the right or the left, the other player can cover at the back very comfortably. So if Ben was doing the inverted role from the right, then Timber would drop into the back three, and then vice versa. Timber goes into inverted, and then White drops back into the back three. So I would play Timber at left back and keep White at right back. Yeah. There we go. See? Great minds think alike, people. Great minds think alike. Come out 86 minutes played. Doing all right. Got 4. There is no way we're losing this game now, so I'm nice and chilled. So the reaction will be tomorrow at 10. There will be a North London semi-preview tomorrow night at 7. Our full preview will be on Friday night at 7. So much... Oh... Yeah, I was going to say that surely the ref is going to pull that back because he was all over Havertz there. United now, was it 3-2? Jeez. Who scored? Oh, Arturo Martinez has scored against Sociedad. Who scored? McGeeks. Don't think it's come up yet. It's finished between Watford and West Brom. Finished between Blackburn and Sunderland. Braga have equalised against Napoli. Wow. Leicester are 2 up against Norwich. Who scored the second for United? That's to be fair, that's a good result for United. I know it's not the bane of a couple of seasons ago. Casemiro. It's just come up on me here. Thank you, Geek. Sorry, mate. I think you're literally in sync with Sky. I don't smoke, but I am so relaxed. I'm puffing Invisible Hamlet. It is one of those, isn't it? It's quite nice to do a stream where I'm actually really relaxed. I am not stressed. This is what Arsenal need to do in the Premier League. We need to be a little bit more ruthless. Then we can get to the 4-0 and just chill. But the thing is, and I like it, we're still going. We're still going for it, chances. Not as... We haven't really changed the way we're playing. We have got a corner, but we haven't stopped playing the same way how we have played for the whole game, which I like. We can do this. We can do this in the Premier League. That's what I need to see. Well done for Arteta because, there were question marks about his European management style. I think he's done this brilliantly. Let's see how we do going to Lyon, going to Seville, going to PSV. I think the PSV at theirs will be a lot trickier than this. But this has been a Lozano foul there. Another sub for PSV here. I literally have no idea why. Luke de Jong's coming off. Why? I don't get it. Why? Strange substitution in the 89th, the 90th minute. And it's Ricardo Pepi that is coming on. Absolutely no idea who he is. Like we said last night, not all of us know that much about the PSV squad, but I have no idea who he is. Most importantly, still a draw in the other game. Well, that's perfect. That's what we want because that helps us out just that little bit. I want to win this. I want to win this this group as quick as possible. As quick as possible. So then the last 2 games, we can just rest our players, give some youth, some European experience. There's nothing wrong with that. I know we're technically playing the youth European competition as well. It's now 4-2 to Bayern Munich. Some guy called Tell has made it 4-2. To be honest, that's not bad for United. I was expecting, a lot of people were expecting a lot worse. But that's not a bad result, to be fair. Well done, United. Corner to PSV here. 3 minutes of injury time. Yeah, 4-2 now. Pepe play for P. No, this is a Pepe. I don't know how you say his name because it's an I instead of an E. So maybe it's a Pepe. I don't know. I've no idea who he is. I'll be honest. I said Bayern to win 4-0 on my Super 6. I know it's free, but I just keep forgetting to do it. Super 6. All the time I forget to do it. As an Englishman, I'm proud of Man United getting at least 2 against Bayern Munich. But yeah, I don't think it was going to be anything other than a Munich win, to be fair. I don't know how they performed, United, but I wasn't expecting anything more than a Bayern Munich win. Free kick to the Arsenal. Foul on Nelson. Literally in the last minute now. Comfortable. Very comfortable. Oh dear. My son actually enjoys watching Hello because of the way that the police officer talks. Yeah, my son is 10, by the way, but he loves Hello. It's just made me laugh. Yeah. Bit. Oh, literally the last few seconds now. Just going to wait for the ref to blow the whistle. Probably after this attack, to be fair. Oh, here's Odegaard. Here's Nelson. Here's Fabio Vieira. And there is full time. Excellent stuff. So there we go. Even my partner's getting involved now. She's messaging me. Right. Good morning. Right, everyone. I'm done. I will be back tomorrow at 10. The Silver One's joining me for a review at 10 in the morning because I don't think anyone's doing the reaction straight after the game tonight. So see you in the morning for our reaction to the 4-0 comfortable win. It's actually finished 4-3 in Munich. Casemiro with a second. Wow. What a great finish. Thanks for that, Bob. Stay happy and healthy. And you, mate. I look forward to seeing your stream at some point, mate. There you are. Well done, Mate Geeks. Guys, I'll see you tomorrow. Have a great evening. Have a great night. Bye-bye.